Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Aston Villa host Southampton for Premier League's Monday fixture. Aston Villa are trailing dangerously close to the relegation zone, while Southampton are just 4 points off first place Chelsea. How will this match play out? Well, joining us now is William Hill's in-play radio host, Lee Phelps. Now, Southampton are still underestimated in my opinion, and general consensus is that their good run will come to an end. Do you agree with this?
Eventually, yes. It's just picking the right time, isn't it? And this is a very hard game to justify that being the time. You know, Aston Villa without a win in 7 games now. They don't really show much sign of stopping that. All right, they got a point against West Ham, but West Ham really should have won that game. It wasn't like Aston Villa were really worth the draw, in my opinion. Southampton just keep winning, don't they? They beat Leicester 2-0 last time. The manager, Ronald Koeman, did say that he thought his players looked tired after that Leicester win and weren't quite at the same level they were. We've had an international break where a lot of the Southampton players have been away and they've picked up a few crucial injuries. Dusan Tadic, who's been fantastic this season, he may well be missing for this game. And there's a few others missing, like Ward-Prowse and Jay Rodriguez and others. Not to say Villa haven't got their own injury problems. Ron Vlaar could miss this game, as could Philippe Senderos. So injuries affecting both sides here. Look, I don't think Villa can win this game. They're not very good at home generally anyway, and Southampton, have been good home and away. But I'm going to go for the draw. I'm going to go for Villa to get another draw here, and just Southampton maybe not quite having the fitness levels to maintain this winning run. So yeah, I think I'm going to play the draw in the match.
Okay, so you're going to go for the draw in this one. To be honest, I'm going to disagree with you here, and I'm going to go for this Southampton win. That's priced 1.8. Personally, I think that's very good odds. I think for Aston Villa to draw, it would either have to be a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw, and I can't see Aston Villa getting a goal past Southampton's very tight defence. They've got the tightest defence in the Premier League right now. I think they've conceded a total of 5 goals. That's it. Would you put money on the draw, Lee?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I mean, I get your point, and you're right. I mean, I'm kind of doing this on a little bit on instinct because, I mean, just to back up your point, not only is everything you just said true, Aston Villa have also got the worst home offensive record in the division. Southampton have also got the best away defensive record. So my bet, it doesn't rely on goals. I think it will be 0-0. I just think I think Aston Villa will set up to defend, and they'll be more than happy getting a draw. They're not going to start winning games after such a bad run. They just need to pick up points and then build confidence and build confidence. They're missing Benteke for this game, so there's not going to be an awful lot going forward. And like I said, I don't think Southampton will have that much going forward either. I think it'll be a poor game in truth. And I'm looking at the under 1.5 goals. I mean, the draw is taking quite a lot on trust, and I probably won't go for that. My best bet will probably be under 1.5 goals, and then you've got the 1-0 Southampton win as well, I think, on your side. So that would be my favourite bet, because everything you say is true, and in my mind, I know that's right. It's just that I've just got a funny feeling about Southampton, just maybe starting to catch up with them a little bit. The fact that the manager said they were tired, that rings alarm bells in my mind.
They have had this international break. I think they maybe could have, part of this sort of squad rested here. I was actually looking at Southampton -1, price 2.42 here, or even Southampton -1.5, 3.05 here. But I'm going to guess you're going to disagree with me on that one. But just to go back to your, that you say you were expecting a 0-0, would you be tempted to then put a bit of money on the 0-0 correct scoreline? I'm
always a wimp when it comes to correct scores because I mean, especially a 0-0. I mean, it's like anything could happen. Someone could fluke a goal, couldn't they? One little trick though on a 0-0. I don't know if I've said this before, but if you're ever tempted to back a 0-0, you should always back the no goal scorer in the goal scoring market, because if an own goal happens to be scored, it doesn't count. Okay. So you'd still get no goal scorer because no one's effectively scored a goal. It's been an own goal. So I'm too much of a wimp to put money on the 0-0 correct score. I think I'll go for under 1.5 goals. And then if Southampton do get one and are happy to sit on the lead, then that would cater for that as well.
Okay, very interesting. So is that your top tip here, Lee, under 1.5 goals then for this match?
Yes, it is, yeah.
All right, so there you have it. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.